Hi, this is Bully Joe with Moon Goddess 114433. This pick a card reading is What is He Thinking? So this is in regards to your relationship, your connection. You're really wanting to take a spy and look and see what's going on in his thoughts. So we have 3 piles today. Pile 1 is with the Jasper. Pile 2 is with this beautiful pendulum. Pile 3 is with this, I believe it's called ruby infused shite. I may be saying that incorrectly, but so please remember that these pick a card piles are general readings. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Don't force it to fit. And remember, only take what resonates. Okay? Also do remember that if you want a personal reading, you can reach out to me at moongoddess114433 at gmail.com. All information for personal readings should be down in the description box as far as prices and how to make payment and everything. I want to reach out and say thank you so much for all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for the people that's been donating to my channel, donating to my in literacy for inmate funds, and those that like to send me off my Amazon wish list. I do appreciate you. It helps my channel, except for the one that goes to the inmates. That is literacy. That's for books. So I do want to thank y'all for bearing with me because I have been. Well, this is a long intro, but you know, timestamps are below. Anyways, I have been out for about a week. And for those of you who are familiar with my channel and keep up to date on my posts and everything, I am a grandma again. This is my 3rd grandbaby. So I have my 10-year-old granddaughter, Riley. She's my little Scorpio. And then I have my grandson, River. He was born on July the 8th. He's a Cancer like it's Mimi. And I have a brand new one, Noah, which was born Friday, October 25th at 5:06 p.m. He came in weighing a whopping 7 pounds, 1.9 ounces. And I'm so super proud of him. And I'm so extremely proud of Mama because Michaela did so magnificent. She didn't cry or scream or cuss or nothing the whole time. She is just like a trooper. And then also my daughter Krissa, which is Riley and River's mama, when I got home in the weekend, Sunday, she had been in a fire accident where she burned half her face, neck, and her arm on the right side. So been dealing with that. And then my divine masculine, his little nephew is he's about the same age as River, and he's not been doing well either. He's been a little sick. So just please remember to keep everybody uplifted, send positive energy and vibes. Thank you so much. Now I will get continued with the readings. I really had to, I don't know if it's the Mercury and retrograde fixing kick in or what, but I really had to, make myself get this pick a card reading ready. I was just like, I was thinking, you know what, I could probably wait a couple days before I do a recording. And Spirit's like, no, you need to get up and do it. So, those of you that picked pile 1 with the Jasper, what is your person thinking? So we have the Magician, the Empress, the 10 of Wands, 1 of Forces, the Akashic Field. It's a beautiful card. 3 of Keys, the Chess Game. 2, the Akashic Library. And relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay. So, the Magician. The thing about the Magician is he is a master manifester. But sometimes he's interpreted as a schemer. Someone who is manipulative as well as manifesting. Just take that how it resonates with you. But I think in this reading, the energy that I'm picking up in all is not really, it's kind of schematic, but more of a strategic is what I'm picking up. And making plans, trying to make progress, trying to create something new. Because following the emperor, the magician, the emperor, the magician is the empress. So the empress that has to do with fertility, new beginnings. She's nurturing and loving, and this is the harvest. And I'm especially hearing the harvest. Now for some of you, you might want to watch out because he might be trying to get you pregnant. Okay. Or if you're watching for a woman, she might be trying to get pregnant. You might be getting some news soon. So, and then you have the 10 of Wands. This is overcoming, tens are is the end of a cycle. This is overcoming burdens. This is where, your person has been struggling and it's like a fish swimming upstream against the current, right? And having all these burdens and everything and all this stress, but is coming to the end of that cycle. You have one of forces here, the Akashic field, which represents new opportunities opening up. And then you have the 3 of keys, the chess game, which is kind of like politicians being strategic on when they come up and they compete with each other, and you're having to use this strategy and intelligence to be able to make the first move, not the first move, but the best move. And then you have the Akashic Library, which to me looks like someone, doing research, getting prepared. Again, with the chess game strategy, I just keep on hearing strategy, with the Magician. So overall, what I'm getting is your person is thinking about, they're strategizing. They're coming up with a plan to end, I'm sorry, excuse me, I've had a cold. To end their burdens. They're wanting to overcome the burdens. They're trying to open up new possibilities and opportunities. They've been putting a lot of work into this. A lot of work into it. Because they believe everything they can manifest, all the doors they open up, leads to better opportunities in their relationship. They're wanting to, bring the higher good into the relationship. They're wanting to progress the relationship. And the way they're thinking that they can progress this relationship is if they progress, I'm just hearing like they want to make more income. They want to have a better home. It's like they just want to be prepared. It's like they don't feel like they're ready until they've got all these, all these things lined up. Like, I'm just sensing someone who is very, someone who makes a plan for their life and they don't like to detour. They're like, okay, I finish high school here, and then I go to college, and I graduate, and I get my degree, and then I'm going to intern or start my career, and then I'll be good in my career, and then I can buy a home, and then once I get to the home, you see what I'm saying? They got a tick, 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 tick. It's like they're going down a bullet journal is what I'm seeing. And what they're thinking about is trying to get everything they had on their bullet journal their whole list complete. They're trying to figure out how to get that done so they can move forward in the relationship. So I hope that resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to get moved on to those that picked pile number 2. Okay, those of you that picked pile number 2. What is your person thinking about? He or she, what is he or she thinking about? Those of you that picked this beautiful pendulum. So we have the King of Pentacles, Strength. These cards here is the beginner's tarot. These are like the very first deck of cards I have. They're so worn out. The Four of Wands, Four of Scrolls, Eight of Forces, the lightning bolt. Four Scrolls is the karmic trench. Five of Forces, summer and winter. Then forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay. So, the King of Pentacles. Look at him just sitting all up on his throne. We see you. We see you, Mister. Sitting all up high and mighty on your throne. That's exactly how I'm feeling right now. But I don't know where that energy just came from. But the King of Pentacles is someone who is stable, secure. They're financially secure. Their home life is secure. Everything is secure. This is how they feel. They've accomplished all this. They've done it all on their own. They do their own business. They've gotten their own home. It's like, I'm sitting right here on my throne because I earned it. But the thing you need to understand about the King of Pentacles is the King of Pentacles is also very generous. He doesn't just, some people may look at him and say, oh, he just thinking he all high and mighty and everything. But the truth is, appearances can fool you because he worked hard to get to where he is. He did all that work. He built his business up from the ground up. He did that. He don't want to lose it. Okay? He don't want to lose his home. He don't want to lose his business. He don't want to lose his stuff. He may be real generous, but you can only be generous if you have it, right? So he's thinking about his pentacles, basically. He's thinking about his pentacles. He's thinking about his business. He's thinking about his home. He's thinking about how he can stay strong. I'm hearing for some of them, they're trying to learn how to tame that beast. For some of you, you may be dealing with a Leo, actually. Then you have the Four of Wands. So this is a celebration type card. To me, of course, this is I identify with twin flames. So this is an 1111 card, and which signifies union, okay? So they're thinking about how they can stay strong and still come into union with you. Because the Four of Scrolls tells me they're in a karmic trench, which means they're in a karmic cycle. They're still working on this cycle. They have to complete it, and they're still at the number 4. I just heard some of you say, hell no. Hell no, Billy Joe. They should be at a number 10. So then you have the Eight of Forces, lightning bolt. They're trying to figure out how to break free from this karmic cycle. How to break it down the middle evenly. You see that? The lightning bolt just comes down, strikes through the tree evenly. Okay? They're trying to figure out how the safest way is to break free from this karmic, whether it's a karmic relationship or it's a karmic situation. I know for some people I know, their person, their counterpart, is in a karmic relationship. Whether they're married to them or they've been in a long term, is pretty much the same. You consider yourselves married even if you haven't actually taken the vows. I know for me, my divine masculine is kind of stuck right now in a karmic situation, being that he's in prison. So when I say karmic, I don't always mean relationship, third party. It can be situations as too. But your person is trying to think how they can break free of that karmic cycle and still maintain their strength, their fortitude, and everything they have. So that way they can come into union with you. The Five of Forces card lets me know that it's probably going to happen in the summertime. If it was reversed, it would mean winter. But this is more like the summertime. So usually I don't give time frames in my pick-a-card readings. But for some of you, that's going to really hit a nail on the nail on the head. And the forgiveness card lets me know that several things. They want to forgive themselves. They want their karmic person to forgive them because it's not working out. They want things to be smoothed over. But most of all, they want your forgiveness because they feel like in the process of trying to break free from this karmic cycle, they've hurt you. And you're the last person that they want to hurt. They want y'all's connection to stay strong. We have the Union card here, the Strength card here, the sturdy King of Pentacles. That's what he wants to offer you. And he hopes that you can forgive him for it taking so long. He's hoping that you can come into union. So I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to get moved on to those that picked pile number 3. Okay, for those of you that picked pile number 3 with this ruby and fuchsite, I really hope I'm saying that right. So what is your person thinking about? We have the Two of Cups. The High Priestess, the World, the Two of Roses, Winged Messengers, Eight of Keys, the Master Artisan, One of Scrolls, On Track, and Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Wow. This is so beautiful, y'all. This is just so beautiful. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups. To me, this is my soulmate card. You've got this divine masculine, divine feminine. Do know that when I say that, I'm talking about energies. I'm not talking about gender. And that can be male, female, either one having the energy. Sometimes a female has the divine masculine energy. It's just however you resonate. And in a connection, you kind of flip-flop back and forth having the connections. So with this one I see is two people, two energies that's handing each other their cup of love, their Ace of Cups. You know, the Ace of Cups is an overflowing cup of love. And this is he's handing her his cup and she's reciprocating. This is mutual love. So he's thinking, your person's thinking about, or she is thinking about this mutual love between you. Wanting to move it forward, progress it, wanting to give you this offer and hoping that it's reciprocated 100%. You know, I've heard that saying where each person gets 50-50 in the relationship. That's not true. You need to give 100 and 100, both of you. If I'm giving my person 100%, I expect them to give 100% back. Of course, to be truly unconditional love, there is no expectations. So always give your love 100%. Okay. Then you have the high priestess. The high priestess is someone who is, she's clairvoyant. She has this knowing about her. Like, she doesn't always see how her eyes, barely see her eyes just peeping out from underneath that, I don't know what that head thing is called, but she has this divine knowledge, and she only reveals what she needs to reveal. Like, it's like she knows when to say something and she knows when to keep her mouth shut. So, but connected with the Two of Cups, I'm just sensing that this person is thinking about the connection you have. That maybe they see it as a divine soul spiritual connection. That it's sent from the divine. That you have a connection, that you may even share telepathy or share dreaming, may be experiencing astral travel with each other, but they do believe they're thinking about this as a soul connection. You have the world. The world is about completing cycles. And this tells me that they are completing I'm hearing karmic cycle. So they're completing a cycle, but at the same time, when in regards to you and your connection, I'm just sensing this overall sense of joy and happiness. And yes, I have finally gotten with my person. Like, we are finally, this is us. Okay. I'm hearing, search the world over for you, and I finally found you. This is the people that say, on that Jerry Maguire movie at the end of it, he says, "You complete me." That mushy stuff. That's kind of what the world card reminds me of. You complete me. Do remember, though, that we are complete in ourselves, okay? So, we also have the Two of Roses, which is winged messengers. This, to me, this card, when I get this card, I often get different messages from it. But with this right here, I'm getting a sense that you and your person may communicate a lot via email, messenger, texts. There's some kind of maybe write each other letters, but I'm getting a sense of, in this connection, like, you don't live together. Like, you're not physically, like, you're in union in the 5D. You're spiritually already in union. You are in union, but physically, you're not together. Are you? I hope y'all's with me. It's like, okay, me and my divine masculine, I consider us in union, but physically we are separated because he is in prison. So you get with me now? So we communicate via email, letters, telephone calls, things like that. And that's how I pick this. I'm sensing this winged messengers is for this connection. We have the Eight of Keys, which is the master artisan. And this tells me that your person's thinking about, improving their, whatever they're working on, which, their craft. They're working on, what Spirit is telling me is improving and working on how do I word that, though? It's kind of like, what I'm seeing is making space for their person. Like, when you clean out half the closet for the other person, when you, like if you sleep on a queen or king size bed and you usually take up all the bed and they're trying to train themselves to sleep on half the bed. That's what I'm seeing, which is weird to be seeing that for this card, but that's what they are preparing. Then on track. So, of course, this card, means that you're on track. You're on track with divine timing. You have the clock there. But what I'm picking up is this person plans on traveling to see you, maybe moving to where you're at. But it has to do with traveling, because I'm seeing traveling. Most of you the person travels by car, not by train, because I'm seeing that. And moving to where, and that's the close of the cycle I'm picking up, is y'all coming together physically. Then we have purpose. I know what I am here to do. So I'm just picking up that they have already discovered that their life purpose is entwined with your life purpose. It is something that you're to do mutually together. Okay, so I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Again, if you want to reach out to me, you can email me at moongoddess114433@gmail.com. And if you have any suggestions for pick a card readings you'd like to see in the future, you can feel free to email me if you'd like to be anonymous, or you can put it down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day.